So we're here with
Maya,
from the
2110 Center for Gender Advocacy.
and there's a campaign starting very soon, September 20th. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, it's actually it's not quite a campaign. It's our annual welcome back to school event series. It's called Another Word for Gender, an intro to feminist organizing and action. And basically, it's 2 weeks from September 20th to October 4th of straight, everyday, jam-packed events, all kinds of things. Topics that all of our different campaigns and action groups are working on are covered in these events. And it starts basically next Thursday, September 20th, with our open house and our open mic night. And it's a chance for people to come by all day, as well as during the nighttime open mic event, to talk to staff, get to know ways of getting involved.
And can you tell us more about the 2110 Center?
Sure. So the 2110 Center for Gender Advocacy is a social justice organization devoted to working on gender issues specifically, which is in itself really broad. It gets its funding from the university. It's a student fee levy organization, but it also serves the greater Montreal area as well. So it's not just limited to student life in itself.
And so if we're interested in feminist organizing and activism, what would be the highlights of the next few weeks?
So some of the other highlights, well, our keynote speaker of the event series is Loretta Ross. She is coming all the way from Atlanta, Georgia in the U.S. And the Reproductive Justice League and the Sexual Assault Center campaign, which both work out of the center, have joined forces to bring her in. And she'll be speaking on, what's the title now? Loretta Ross on race, rape culture, and reproductive justice. And she'll be speaking in the large auditorium, H110. And we're really, really excited to have her. As well, Missing Justice is organizing two really large events that are part of the series. Missing Justice being short for Justice for Missing and Murdered Native Women. One of those is a panel discussion happening the day after Loretta Ross, which is September 28th, also in H110, 6:30 p.m. And that will be two women from Sept-Îles. Two Innu women are coming down from all the way down. It's a 12-hour drive to talk about their resistance to the Plan Nord in their territory and the different types of violence that they've encountered. And then October 4th is the annual Memorial March for Missing and Murdered Native Women. We'll actually be starting, we usually start at Cabot Square, which is at Atwater, but this year it's changed. We're going to be starting where a lot of the student protests began this year, and at Berry Square, or Place Émilie Gamelin, at 6 o'clock on October 4th. And there'll be a number of speakers and drummers and special guests present at that event as well.
So speaking of the student protests, will any event touch on this that we could attend?
Yes, we are actually going to be holding on October 1st a workshop-style discussion at the 2110 Center, basically entitled Feminist Perspectives on the Student Movement. And so different student organizers are going to be present, facilitating the discussion with anyone who is interested in having the discussion.
And earlier in the week, there's the Trans 101 workshop. What can we expect from this?
One of our peer support and advocacy coordinator, Gabrielle, will be giving the workshop, and she's going to be just giving a basic 101 about trans issues to people who want to know more. She'll basically be educating whoever shows up on the types of barriers that trans people face, whether in a university setting or outside, and she'll be giving her own perspective as a trans person here in Montreal and what that's like, and it'll open up into a discussion as well. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Maya. It's a great series of events, and we'll see you soon.
Well, thank you.